Hey, what's up, champions? Gediminas here. Hope you guys are doing fantastically well. Welcome to Financial Freedom TV. And today, I wanted to talk about our belief system and reaching big goals. So, somebody recently reached out to me and said, well, I have a team member who has big goals. They want to, achieve big things, but they don't believe they can do it. They don't have the belief that they could actually do it. What can I do with that person? How can I help that person, right? So I think it's a very common problem or very common challenge that many people face, where they would like to achieve things, they would like to earn the money, they would like to, get the nice car, nice house, do all of that, but deep down inside, they don't really believe that they could do it. Other people could do it, but they don't believe that they could do it. They doubt their own ability to do it, right? Now, how can we help a person like that? Well, there's few things. First of all, that's why one of the things that you have to be in network marketing is a storyteller. That means telling people stories, right? So become a collector of stories of other people's successes, right? And quite often you will meet somebody who will say, well, I would like to, have great results in business, but I have 3 small children. There's no way I can do it. But if you know a story of another leader in your business who has 3 or 4 small children and achieved big results, now you could say, well, I totally understand you, but let me tell you a story about this person. And you would show them how somebody else who also had their challenges or bigger challenges than them achieved big things. And this way, then, wow, it changes their mindset. It changes their limiting beliefs, because that thing that they thought is limiting them now becomes irrelevant, because somebody else with the same challenge did it. Somebody else actually is getting result, right? I remember at one of our company conferences, at the quite high position, a couple walks up on a stage and both of them are blind. You know what I mean? There you go. There's a big challenge, right? Not being able to see, right? You've ever seen a bad comment? Well, that person never saw that because they can't see, right? And they achieved really big results. So that puts things in a perspective very quickly, right? What is my excuse then for not succeeding if that person with such a huge challenge can succeed? You know what I mean? So showing people how somebody else with their limits, with their problems has achieved, that's number one thing that will help to increase their belief, or show them the stories of challenges and overcoming those challenges. Second thing is breaking the goal down. You see, sometimes when we look at that big goal, it's like a huge elephant, right? And it's like, oh my gosh, how am I ever going to do that, right? But when you take that big elephant and you have to eat it, how would you eat an elephant, right? Not that you would eat an elephant. I don't know who would eat an elephant. But anyway, how do you eat an elephant? One piece at a time, one bite at a time, right? You don't just go and swallow it whole. You take it by one bite. Same thing with big goals. Sometimes we look at that humongous goal and we would love to have that, but it just looks too huge. We don't even know how we could achieve that, right? But if we break it down into pieces and we say, well, okay, that's a big goal and it's out there, right? One day you will achieve it. But what's the first thing you could do? Well, I could do this. Great. What's the next thing after that? Well, after that, I could do that. Great. And what's the do you get what I'm going with this? Step by step, you break down this huge goal and it becomes nothing but just small steps. And if you keep taking those small steps, eventually you achieve that big goal. So sometimes when you're talking with a person like that who has big goals but doesn't believe that they could do it, you could say, look, what if we sat down and made a plan how you, with your current situation, with your current job and current circumstances, how you could achieve it? Would you be interested in making a plan like that and me helping you along the way with this plan? Again, a lot of people go, yes, I would, right? And that's how you show them that they can do it, and you bring that belief. Once they see that, hey, I can take this small step and I can take that small step, etc., now they start believing that they can achieve it. And that's really what we're trying to achieve here. So that's a tip for today, my friends. Hope you got value. If you did, feel free to share this video. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you at the top. And if you're not yet in network marketing, but you would like to create a second stream of income that would be coming into your bank account every single month, then drop me a message. I'll be more than happy to share with you what is it that I do in my home-based business. See you later. Bye for now.